No great graphics. I am no editor. My voice is not charismatic. Who cares? I am no radio jockey. Videos are boring? Of course they are, since I am boring. I am a boring trader. All I have is a great bank account and knowledge. Right now, I am ready to share my knowledge. That's it. Okay, guys. So, welcome to Simple Forex. This is a weekly outlook episode for gold. And while I was, talking about Euro USD, so I have already named all the important news items for this week. So I'm going to replay them. First of all, this is a weekly outlook, so we need to understand news also, okay? Because news works as a trigger always. So Monday is a pretty good day because there is almost no big news that can affect Euro USD. Okay. Uh, FOMC member Willis will speak on Monday, but I know him. He is very conservative human being, and he will not give you any kind of a shock or surprise. So you can ignore his speech. Okay. On Tuesday, uh, also a low news day, but at 9 p.m. there is three different newses related to Eurozone, right? Manufacturing PMI, composite PMI, and service PMI. See, these news are not that effective, but still, while you're trading, it is good to keep them in mind, right? At 9 a.m. GMT. Okay. Then again 10 a.m. GMT. Trade balance is there. And at 1:30 p.m. there is American news of core retail sales. It's a significant news. At 1:30 p.m. there is non-farm payroll news for November. See, you have to understand there are triggers and then there are big triggers. Non-farm payroll is a big trigger. Some people say, why, how can you explain non-farm payroll? See, I can explain, tell you everything, what is this, what this is not, but it doesn't matter in trading. And everything that you know is already on charts. And apart from charts, you need to know about the significance of the trigger and the time of the trigger. So I am telling you, NFP has a big significance, and time is, as I told you, 1:30 p.m. Okay. Then there are several other news after this, 45 minutes after this, and 2 hours after this. You can ignore them. The most effective news is NFP, and after that, everything is okay. On Wednesday, there is no news till 10 a.m. On 10 a.m., there is a CPI of Eurozone. That is an important trigger point. Then again, there are no big news on Thursday. At 1:15 p.m., ECB interest rate decision is there. As I told you, there are triggers and then there are triggers. This is a big trigger. You will see either market breaking out of something or falling down from a support. This is very important. And just 15 minutes after this, there is CPI of America. That is also a big trigger. And then 1:30 p.m. Philadelphia Fed Manufacturing Index is there. That is also a good trigger. But apart from interest rate decision, if you want to look into something, there is 1:45 p.m. ECB press conference. Yeah, press conference is going to be boring as always, but it is important. So look into it, okay? On Friday, December 19, let's see. Okay. At 1:30 p.m., there is a core PCE price index month on month. That is also a good enough trigger. Not a great, but theek hai. It's a good enough trigger. Then at 3 p.m., there is a news of home sales data. Okay, that is a significant trigger, and that is going to be the last trigger of the next month. Okay. Okay, I think you guys have heard all the important news items, so let's move ahead. Okay, this is a daily chart of gold. People who have followed me have made money, right? As I told you that you should take a buy here and target for somewhere near 350, 4350. So maybe if not 43, yeah, 4350 was reached. Now this is a daily chart, and we will work on this only this time. Okay, you have to understand that. So whatever money you have made, I do not need any credit, and if you lose anything, I do not need any blame, right? You are the one who made money, and you are going to be the one who is going to lose the money. All I'm doing is sharing my knowledge. Okay, my English is not that good too, so you can make fun of it in comment. Okay, now understand this. Resistance is pretty close. 4350, or let's say 4380. Resistance is pretty close. We have already reached till 4350, and RSI is exhausting. So there are two scenarios here. Okay, there are two different scenarios here, and I want you to concentrate on those scenarios because I'll tell you two different trades. First, you take a trade when RSI crosses 76, 77, something like that. You take a short trade and keep a stop loss to 4450. Okay, and downwards you can see a very good amount. Let's say a risk reward ratio of 1.128, 1 is to 8 or 1 is to 9, and a very good risk reward ratio. But another thing that can happen is that breakout really happens. Then you take a buy trade once breakout is confirmed. Why? How breakout is confirmed? It gives a low above this point. Once breakout is confirmed, you take a buy trade, and what should be target of it? See this bulge, 4440, 4400, 3900. Okay, so next target should be around 4850. Okay, so gold is pretty simple this week. And I think I forgot while I was analyzing Euro USD, but you guys should remember that we are running at the end of the year. Okay, from 15th of December to 5th of January, market works on very low volume, so it gives erratic moment. Most experienced traders, even including me, stay out of the market these times, right? Enjoy the time with your family. But if you have to take trades every day, this is what I suggest. Okay, this is a very small video for a weekly outlook, but that's it. There are two different scenarios, right? So I told you what I had to. Okay, take care. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.